What's up? What's up? What is up? Super Coach Mark J, all up in your YouTube browser, and welcome back to Grow Healthy, Get Fit. All right, I'm back. I think I'm back. I think I'm ready to get back on the bull again and start really pushing through with this transformation I started. As a couple of you know, well, there's only a few subscribers right now, so most of you know that my grandmother passed a couple months ago, but we're going on 2 months now, I think, something like that. It's all like a jumble in my head, and it's been really rough for me, and I'm finally feel like I'm getting to the point where I can move forward with Grow Healthy, Get Fit and my transformation. Losing a loved one is one of life's hardest challenges. When my grandmother passed away, I lost not only a family member, but she was really one of my biggest sources of support. She raised my sister and I after my mother died when I was 5. My sister was 2 at the time, and losing my grandmother, it's been kind of overwhelming. And grieving made everyday tasks just made everything difficult. And getting back to my fitness journey seemed pretty much impossible. And my business, Grow Healthy, Get Fit, is a platform in which I aim to help others transform through fitness, along with while they follow along with my transformation. I want to show people that, it's possible to do. I want to show people that me being in great shape at one time and let myself go for years, and coming back and being overweight, obese, and showing them that it is possible to take control of your life again and actually get back to training and actually get back in that great shape, even in the middle ages where I am now. I can't believe I'm saying this on film, but I'm turning 50 this year, and it's crazy. And I know I'm not the only one in this age range between 40 and 60 that are really wanting to get back in shape. But and I started that transformation, but my grandmother got sick and I was still going at it and telling her what I was going to do, and she's pushing me forward and said, "Hey, that sounds like a great idea. You should have been doing it." And I said, "Okay, well, Mama, I'm going to be working hard. I'm going to get it done." But to be honest, it felt overshadowed by her loss. Grow Healthy, Get Fit just kind of fell back, and my transformation, it stalled. The good thing about it is I didn't gain any weight, didn't lose any weight either. Actually, I did lose a couple pounds. I lost like 2 pounds. That's probably, but not in a good way. It wasn't through just exercising, and it was just through not eating, which is pretty much as bad as eating too much, So I'm at a point where I can actually start moving forward again, because I realized my grandmother will want me to keep going. She always encouraged me to strive for my best and be resilient. And continuing this fitness journey has become a way to honor her legacy of strength and perseverance. So despite the pain, I decided to recommit to Grow Healthy, Get Fit. And it's becoming healthy and fit now it's more than a personal goal. It's going to be like a tribute to my grandmother. Every workout, every healthy meal is done with her in mind, reminding me to push forward and inspire others, because that's always been my dream. And she said I was always good at explaining things and helping others move forward. Of course, she's seen it through my past training when I was training full-time, 15 or so years ago. She she always admired that, when I would show her the pictures and show her the transformation. She was really excited for what I was able to do for people. But the thing about it is, overcoming physical and mental barriers after trauma or loss is tough. But you can continue your health and fitness journey with perseverance and the right strategies. And here are some of the things that I put into place in order to move forward again. I think I'm going to start out with the mental part first, and then I'll go on into the physical things that I did. The number one thing I had to do was I had to actually acknowledge my emotions, because I'm one of those kind of people. I kind of hold everything in. I'm not an overly emotional person outward. I have a tendency to hold everything in, which is not a good thing. If you like that, get some help. It's not good. Holding those things in can lead to many things down the line, and I'm working on it. But I had to allow myself to feel my emotions, and I had to allow myself to feel the emotions without judging myself, and thinking that I'm weak for feeling the way that I felt. I had to allow myself to feel it without judgment. And it kind of helps those emotions not become overwhelming. So that was the first thing I did. Number two is I had to set realistic goals so that as I moved through this period, I had small accomplishments that I was making, every day. Walk an extra 5 minutes, actually get my behind out of the bed in the morning and go to the gym, do a little workout when I get home, stretch, those small goals. Those things help me get through the day and move forward a little bit better. So set realistic goals in the beginning. You don't want to say, okay, I'm going to just enter a powerlifting competition in 2 weeks when you're still grieving, or I'm going to do my bodybuilding debut in 2 months, when you have all of this heavy on your heart. I set small goals, and I pushed things back a little bit, and I just said I'm going to take as much time as I needed to get right mentally so that I could start moving forward physically again. So number two is to set realistic goals. And number three is a big one for me, is I had to actually practice self-compassion. I had to actually be kind to myself and allow the rest that I needed when I needed it, So I didn't just get dogged-minded and just beat myself into the ground, in the gym and just put undue stress on myself. I had to realize, that the pain that I feel, I have to go through that pain, and I don't want to mask it with anything else. I don't really drink, maybe once a year if we go on a cruise. I don't have any other vices. What I do is I back out of everything. I'll sit down and I'll start playing the game or anything to get me out of real life. I didn't want to do anything productive at the same time, so it's a weird space that I was in. But I had to allow myself to feel that and practice that self-compassion. So I gave myself time to rest, time to feel, and I'm getting back into my day-to-day right now. Number four, which is super important, is to seek support. Friends, family, a therapist if you're into that kind of thing. Maybe I should be, but right now I'm just dealing with friends and family and my wife to provide that emotional support and encouragement that I need right now. So, and they've been great. Everybody around me, everybody in my circle is awesome. Number five is I had to go back to a routine. So I had to create a routine. I had to establish a daily routine and add structure to my life to help me stay consistent day to day so that I wouldn't just be sitting down playing the game, and which I did for a couple of weeks. But I realized I had to get back on routine no matter how small the tasks are. I had to move forward. As you see, my setup behind me has changed. It's changing a lot more coming up, and that was one of the things I did. I said, well, I'm not going to be filming videos. I can't mentally get myself into it. So what I decided to do, I said I'm going to change my setup up so, things look better for you guys. And we're getting there. This is going to change back here really soon, but every day I did a little bit. Started just rearranging to give me a different feel. I had to create that routine anyway. And every day I did a little bit of something. Number 6 is I had to remember at least, that exercise is a coping mechanism. Exercise helps you deal with these problems. Physical activity can help manage stress and improve your mood. And oftentimes it did. It was really hard getting to the gym, really hard getting started. But once it was over, I felt better for a little while longer after. And then the next workout, I felt better for a little while longer than that. And then so on and so forth. So I'm to the point right now where I'm actually restarting this transformation in earnest and really able to push forward and focus on this transformation that I've started. I still got a long way to go. Still have over 100 pounds to lose, and now I do plan on probably doing a powerlifting competition sometime next year. We'll see. We'll see how things work out. So now that we've talked about the mental things I did, let's talk about the physical things that I did. And number 1 was a big one, and that's I had to start slowly. I had to begin with gentle exercise like walking, riding my stationary bike, stretching. I started with things like that, and every day when I did my daily exercise, I just pushed myself a little bit more till I was ready to get back in the gym. Then I got back in the gym and started working out and slowly moving myself back into it. I had to give myself that time, so number 1, I had to start slowly. And I suggest if you're going through anything like this, start slowly too. Don't just dive in the deep end, work your way over there. You're going to be better off for it, and you have less of a chance to go off mentally and end up hurting yourself. You want to be focused when you're in that gym, when you're working with those weights. So I had to start slowly. Number 2, I had to focus on consistency. I had to aim to do some form of activity every day. So I walked, I stretched, like I said earlier. So number 2, I had to be consistent. I had to focus on being consistent. Number 3 is I had to listen to my body. I didn't want to push too hard, and I had to modify those exercises that I was doing when they were needed. I wasn't really in tune to stopping with 3 reps in reserve or anything like that, like I normally do, or 2 reps in reserve. Depends on my training program at the time. I just got in and I worked. And I allowed myself to feel the workouts and work through everything, so I didn't want to push too hard too soon. Number 4 is I mixed up my routine a little bit more than I normally do. Some days I did full body workouts, which I never do, but full body workouts help me actually get in the gym and know that I got something done within the few days that I did actually go to the gym, and I felt it. So when I felt like I could go and I felt mentally prepared to do it, I went in and I worked. Number 5 is I had to set new challenges. I set new fitness goals to stay motivated. Like I said, number 1 was to actually get in the gym, get start working. My new goal is maybe next year doing a powerlifting competition. We'll see. Number 6 is super important, and I had to track my progress. Even if I was doing a one-off workout or a full body workout, I tracked everything. I tracked my workouts. I tracked my food intake. And that really helped me start working again too, because I could see those numbers changing. I can see me being on par with my program, and that helped me stay motivated to keep moving forward. And I celebrated those small achievements, So when I hit my calories, I was good. And by combining the mental and physical strategies that I said earlier, it helped me to navigate my grief while prioritizing my health and fitness transformation. Every step forward is a testament to your resilience and your strength, you know, and I had to realize that. So I just put one foot in front of the other every day until I got to the point where I'm like, okay, let's get back in the studio. Let's get back and start making these videos. Let's get back on and let's help people. And in the midst of losing my grandmother and restarting my fitness journey, it felt daunting. But Grow Healthy, Get Fit, this place right here is a passion project of mine, and it seemed distant, but I learned the importance of self-compassion, like I said earlier, and started with a small step. I allow myself progress at my own pace. I track my progress, and it helped me stay accountable and celebrate, and I celebrated every small achievement. I surrounded myself with my family and my wife, who helped me tremendously, and all this reminded me to prioritize self-care and acknowledge my grief. You know, as you physically get healthy, you feel better. As you feel better, your mind works better. You know, you think clearer. Everything works together. I see this transformation as a way of rebuilding myself physically, mentally, and trying my best to be strong in this process of knowing I'll never see my grandmother, you know, again, at least not here on earth. And I realized that every step forward, it not only helps me, it not only helps the people who I might inspire through these videos, it honors my grandmother's legacy. And it shows the power of resilience. And resilience is only something that is built through the doing of things. I had to get up, I had to do. That's really all I wanted to get on to say for this video. You know, if you're having troubles and you've lost somebody, you went through a traumatic experience, do some of the things that I talked about earlier and help yourself move forward. If you're going through anything, you know, let me know down in the comments, or shoot me a DM or whatever, you know, and I'm willing to talk to anybody. Are you ready to share your journey? Your stories of resilience and growth inspire us all. Whether you're navigating loss, maybe you're starting your fitness journey, or you're seeking motivation, your voice matters. So together, let's embrace progress. Let's celebrate our achievements, and let's inspire each other. Drop a comment down below and share your experiences. Let's build a supportive community where we uplift each other. That's what I want with Grow Healthy, Get Fit. Do me a favor, like this video, please subscribe, share it if you can. Let's go through this transformation together. The more people I can get on board, the more motivated I am for sure, and the more we can help each other through this. I'll be doing, of course, I'll be covering my transformation. I got a bunch of product reviews coming up, food, snacks, a bunch of snacks coming up, healthy snacks, alternatives. I got motivational content coming up. So join our community. Let's grow stronger together. And remember, today is another opportunity for you to be great. Do not waste it. All right, guys. I'll check you on the other side. Peace.